Okay, the question.
You are a camera whore. Unbelievable.
Wait, okay.
Can I just get a word in here, please? Excuse me. Unbelievable.
I'm running the shoot, aren't I?
Extraordinary.
All right, Brad Coy, can you just answer this question?
Brad, let me get to this question. She's being very coy over there. Do you use a point and shoot or a camera phone? And if so, can you give me 3 simple hints for great outdoor shots? Well, yes, guess what? I use everything. I have just about every kind of camera, and these days cameras come on everything. I mean, it won't be long before you'll get a pencil and it'll have a camera on the end,
well,
so you can take a picture of up your nose as you're writing.
Yeah.
You know what? As far as taking great shots outside, when you're using camera, especially a camera phone, because they have very few bells and whistles, and you know the type of lens isn't really very great. So you really want to have even soft lighting. Put people in the shadows and make sure there isn't bright light behind them, because what's happening is it's taking an average light reading. So it looks at you, you're nicely lit, but behind you is really dark. Therefore, the contrast between the two is going to create a bad photograph. You're going to come out looking very bright or looking very dark. The same thing if you've got a really bright background but you're lit perfectly. You've got to keep everything on the same plane. So the trick to a great photo, when you're using a camera phone, put them in the shade, up against a wall that's in the shade or up against a tree that's in the shade,
right, and
then the whole thing will be perfectly lit. It's also nice if you see a big sky out there, use that big sky to light the eyes up. Because if you don't, if it's darkness in front of them yet they're evenly lit, the eyes will look dead. And you've got to pick up the eyes. It's all about the eyes. That's the way the story is in every picture. And that works with point and shoots as well. And with a point and shoot, play around with it. Mix your angles up. You can zoom in. I always love the zoom. People don't use zooms enough. They only zoom in when they see something in a distance. They want to take a picture of it. Actually, the best time to use a zoom lens is on a portrait shot. Back yourself up, out of the shot a little bit, zoom in to where you were going to be, and that long lens helps reduce the distortion that you're going to get when you use otherwise a 35mm lens size, which of course is going to spread you out a little bit.
Right.
That's it.
I've always kind of shied away from zoom, especially with video work, but I guess for photography, photography is different. Well,
you know what? Actually, I think it even works in video photography, but it's not a question of zooming in and out. It's about zooming to a point and using it as a fixed length focal once you get there. And of course, you can't, if you're on a point and shoot, you can't take the lenses on and off. So,
right,
that's something you can do to help you look like a pro.
There you go. So your camera phone, like I use mine, can be used as a pro camera almost with the right tips.
Absolutely, why not?